Hey guys, welcome back to Michelle's STEM Journey. I'm Michelle and I'm here today with the first video in my AIME series. Today's video comes from the year 2020 AIME test, problem number 1. And without further ado, let's get started. The problem states, in triangle ABC with AB equal to AC, point D lies directly between A and C on side AC, and point E lies directly between A and B on side AB, such that AE is equal to ED, which is equal to DB, which is equal to BC. The degree measure of angle ABC is A over M, where A and M are relatively prime positive integers. Find A plus M. So first, we know that this is a isosceles triangle, and we can just draw one like this. This will be A, B, and C. So we know that AB is equal to AC. And then we have some points. So we know that E is on AB, and then D is on AC. I'm just going to connect these because it tells us that some of the lines are the same. So we know AE is equal to ED, which is equal to DB, which is equal to BC. So these four lines are the same. And it's asking us to find out basically the measure of angle ABC. So, utilizing what we already know, with all of these equal lines, there are many of the exact same angles. So, we can just look in this first triangle right here, AED. We know that AE is equal to ED, which means angle A is going to be equal to angle ADE. And then because ED is equal to BD, we know that angle DEB, I'll switch a color. This angle would be equal to this angle. And then this angle would be equal to this angle. Now we know that these angles are the same. I'm going to let angle A be X. And so that means that angle EDA is also X. Then that means angle AED would be equal to 180 minus 2x. So angle DEB would be equal to 180 minus 180 minus 2x. Essentially, I'm taking, because we know this is obviously a line, so that's the whole measure is 180, and then subtracting angle AED. Now we know, then that means, so this basically is equal to 2x. So that means that this is 2x, therefore this is also 2x. And so we also know that angle EDB, so this angle, is equal to 180 minus 4x. And so angle BDC is 180 minus 180 minus 4x minus x, which gives us, so this is 3x, this is 3x. So basically now we know all the angles, obviously, presented to us using x, but I've now represented all of the angles using x. And so we also know, because these two are 3x, that means angle DBC is equal to 180 minus 6x. Okay, so it also tells us that angle ABC, so this whole angle right here, is m over n. It's asking us to find m plus n, so we can just find what m over n is by itself. Well, we know that this part is 2x, as I've labeled it right here, and then this part, which is angle DBC, is 180 minus 6x. So we can add these two together. Okay, this is equal to angle ABC. This is what we're trying to find. But we can set this equal to 3x because originally it tells us that AB is equal to AC. So that means this whole angle right here is equal to this whole angle right there, which we already know is now 3x. And so we have a really simple equation that we can solve for x. Okay. Now we know that x is 180 over 7. We can plug it into here to find angle ABC. Okay, so this is equal to m over n. And now all we have to do is add up 540 plus 7, which is 547. So that is your answer.